Welcome everyone! Today we'll explore the essential principles of business strategy and planning, the ultimate combo of art, science, and sometimes sheer guts. These aren't just theoretical concepts, they are tools you'll use to navigate the complexities of entrepreneurship. Sounds serious, right? Well, it is, but let's make it fun. After all, building your business strategy is like planning a road trip, except instead of snacks and playlists, you've got spreadsheets and KPIs. But trust me, it can be just as exciting. Imagine you want to ride your business to Successful, a place where profits soar, customers cheer, and your competitors can only watch in envy. But you can't just improvise, you need a plan, a strategy, or else you'll end up in, well, let's just say bankrupt town isn't a fun destination. My goal is to provide you with a structured framework that balances academic rigor with practical insights. So let's dive in. First things first, your vision, mission, and values. Think of them as your business's GPS. These form the foundation of any strategic plan. Your vision is your North Star, the big dream that gets you out of bed. A clear vision outlines your long-term aspirations, where you see your business in the future. Your mission captures your core purpose, answering the question, why do we exist? Your mission is the journey where you want to get there. And your values? They're like the rules of the road, guiding how you drive. Values define the principles that guide your operations and decision-making. For example, let's look at Tesla. Their vision is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Pretty bold, right? But look, their mission aligns perfectly. Designing and manufacturing electric vehicles and energy products. Your turn. What's your big dream? If it doesn't scare you just a little, think bigger. Now, let's talk about the world outside your business. This step involves accessing external factors using tools like the PESTLE framework. PESTLE means a framework that evaluates political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal factors. This analysis helps you understand the broader environment in which your business operates. It's just like spying on the universe to figure out what's coming your way. Here is an example. In Portugal, startups like Bolt and Uber navigated regulatory challenges to expand their ride and food delivery services. They adapted quickly to local laws and customer needs. The lesson? Always keep an eye on the forces shaping your industry. Think of yourself as a business Jedi, sensing the shifts in the market. This step ensures you don't just build a product or service, but enter the market at the right time and with the right message. Market research and competitive analysis are critical. This is where you channel your inner detective. Who are your customers? What do they need? And who else is trying to serve them? Tools like Porter's 5 Forces can help you understand your competitors and your market position. Your customers don't just want your product. They want a solution to their problems. Sell them the dream, not just a widget. Consider this. Why did Netflix succeed where Blockbuster failed? Well, they didn't see Netflix coming because they thought people loved driving to rent movies. Turns out, we all just wanted to binge watch in sweatpants. Netflix won because they listened to customers and adjusted their strategy, including making good use of the upcoming technology trends. Another example is Starbucks, entering new markets. They use competitive analysis to adapt to local cultures while maintaining their brand identity. This balances ensures global success without losing sight of local opportunities. The takeaway? Don't assume you know better. Ask questions and adapt. Now let's turn the spotlight on you by using SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This is a strategic self-assessment tool where your strengths and weaknesses reflect internal factors, while opportunities and threats stem from external conditions. For example, a startup with a highly skilled team, strength, might face challenges from limited funding, a weakness. Meanwhile, a growing market segment could present opportunities, but regulatory changes might pose threats. This is where brutal honesty pays off. Celebrate your strengths, sure, but also own your weaknesses. Tip: use this analysis to find a strategic fit. Are you great at logistics but weak in branding? Partner with someone who's a branding whiz. Business is a team sport, and your SWOT helps you figure out which positions you need to fill. Once you've gathered insights, it's time to set goals. Next up, SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's be real. I want to succeed is not a plan. But I want to grow my customer base by 20% in 6 months? Now we're talking. For example, if you're launching an app, don't just say, I want downloads. Say, I want 10,000 downloads in 3 months by targeting tech-savvy millennials through social media campaigns. See the difference? It's like going from, I want to travel, to, I want to go to Paris and visit the Louvre this summer. The plan gets a lot clearer. And remember, a plan that is clear and tangible is also a great tool for communication and to drive your team towards success. Your unique value proposition, UVP, is what sets you apart in the market landscape. It is why customers will choose you over the competition. It's the answer to your customer's burning question. Why should I choose you? Maybe it's cutting-edge tech, or unbeatable service, or the fact that your product is so simple even your grandma can use it. Whatever it is, own it. In Portugal, we have several products like pastéis de Belém, port wine, azulejos, etc., with a unique value proposition rooted in tradition and authenticity. Remember, a compelling, unique value proposition is a key element of a strong brand. So, what's your unique value proposition? Take some time to articulate it clearly. It's your superpower in competitive markets. Here is where it gets exciting. Strategy formulation. This is your game plan. Strategy formulation involves deciding how to achieve your goals. Common approaches include cost leadership, differentiation, and focus strategies. The choice depends on your resources and market position. Are you going to compete on price, like IKEA, or will you stand out with innovation, like Apple? But remember, strategy isn't just about what you do. It's about what you don't do. Saying no to some opportunities is key to staying focused. In business, just like in life, if you try to do everything, you'll end up doing nothing well. Borrowing from military strategy, businesses often face tough decisions to attack, defend, or retreat. In different market scenarios, you may go for different choices. These choices require clarity and decisiveness. For example, attack. Amazon's aggressive expansion into grocery delivery with Amazon Fresh. Defend. Coca-Cola protecting its market share by diversifying its product line, including sugar-free options. Retreat. Nokia shifting away from mobile phones to focus on network infrastructure after failing to compete in the smartphone market. This military-inspired thinking helps businesses stay proactive and maintain focus in dynamic environments. Finally, let's talk about execution. A brilliant strategy on paper means nothing if you don't act on it. Assign responsibilities, allocate resources, set deadlines, and track your progress with KPIs, key performance indicators. Leading KPIs are predictive metrics that provide early signals about future performance. They help anticipate trends, identify potential challenges, and adjust strategies before outcomes unfold. For example, customer satisfaction surveys or sales pipeline activity can be leading indicators, as they can predict future revenue growth or customer retention. By focusing on leading KPIs, businesses can be proactive in adjusting to stay on track and capitalize on emerging opportunities. On the other hand, lagging KPIs are reflective metrics that show the results of past actions. These indicators measure outcomes after they have occurred, helping businesses assess whether their strategies were effective in achieving their goals. Common lagging KPI include revenue, profit margins, and market share, as they provide a clear view of performance but after the fact. While lagging KPIs are valuable to understand past successes and areas of improvement, relying solely on them may result in a reactive approach. A balanced approach using both leading and lagging KPIs ensures that organizations not only monitor past results, but also stay ahead of trends and potential disruptions. By monitoring your strategy, you can validate if the journey of your mission is getting you closer to your vision. Remember, strategy is an ongoing cycle. The business environment evolves, and so must your strategy. Regularly revisit and refine your plan to stay aligned with changing conditions and emerging opportunities. Finally, let's reflect on some common pitfalls in strategy. Why do some companies fail despite having a solid plan? Often is due to overextension, trying to do too much at once, or failing to adapt to new information. Strategy isn't static. It's a living, breathing process. And don't forget, flexibility is key. Even the best laid plans hit roadblocks. When they do, pivot, adapt, just don't give up. As the great philosopher Mike Tyson once said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. So there you have it, the building blocks of business strategy and planning. It's part science, part art, and all about making bold, informed choices. Whether you're launching a startup, scaling a business, or reinventing an existing one, remember, success is about staying curious, staying focused, and staying resilient. Take what you've learned and start applying it. Create that vision statement, analyze the market, engage your team, craft your unique value proposition, and don't be afraid to say no to what doesn't fit your plan. Now, go out there, make it happen, and don't forget to enjoy the ride.